Welcome back, back again. Yes, I'm back. Tell your friends. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hello, how are y'all doing? Happy Friday. It is raining and pouring in New York City, so I hope you are dry and safe wherever you at. Because honey, she not going outside. She might melt. But anyway, I hope you are stalking, hawking, following me on all social media platforms. Queen Diva Lifestyle TikTok, Bad Girl 30 IG, BAADGURL 30 the number. Snapchat Queen McLean 87. And if you in my bushes, come out, hit that subscribe button. It's free. It won't cost you a thing. Thumbs up my video and let's get it on. I am on the road to 1K. So let's get it. So this is one of my most talked about videos. This is an update for that video because I get a lot of DMs asking me how I didn't know I was pregnant when my body terminated the pregnancy. Now, let's go backwards. I was on birth control. I did the Depo-Provera shot. I used Depo-Provera before my pregnancy and after, and then I stopped because my daughter was 4 months, I was pregnant on Depo-Provera. So we just gonna let that sink in. So I stopped Depo-Provera, and after my last baby, I was on the IUD. I was on the IUD for about 3 to 4 years. And it made me infertile. What that means is I was not ovulating and I didn't get a cycle. So I had to go to the fertility doctor, which is how I conceived my twins. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you. I had to get the shot to bring my cycle down, and I had to take the medication so that it worked together, and it was helping me ovulate and all that. And it worked. We had twins 2016. Your girl knew she was done. She wasn't getting a cycle. She didn't ovulate. So I didn't worry about that. Even till today, I don't worry about things like that, right? Because I have a doctor telling me that my body is premenopausal or whatever because of the birth control, which was fine for me because I was done after the twins. So I ended up not having a cycle. So for some of you whose cycles are regular, mine became non-existent, meaning I did not bleed for years. Right about now, I might have a cycle twice a year, but I was not getting this before. So let's keep this in mind. No cycle, no ovulation. There's no need to tie my tubes because if you do watch, there's another YouTuber named Just Bass, and she was pregnant with her tubes tied. So there's enough said within that, right? So I ended up being happy, fine, normal, living life, enjoying, moving as I wanted to, doing what I do. About, I'm going to say April-ish, about the end of April, I was laying in bed, I was watching TV, and it was like I just passed out and started gushing blood. And I did it for approximately 15 minutes. I woke up, cleaned myself up and everything because the urge to go to the bathroom was stronger than the urge for me to lay there. Now, the first time it happened, I waited 2 weeks to see what happened. Nothing happened. So I was like, okay, it's just trying to come back. Then it happened again about the end of June, early July. Still thought nothing of it because why would I be whatever? So about the third and final time was the end of August, early September. I'm really not sure, but this is according to my calculations that I can remember now. I did it again, except for this time, I was flatlining. Like, I didn't want to go to the emergency room, but I no longer had a choice. So my husband called the ambulance. I went to the emergency room. My daughter, my oldest daughter, my baby girl was here. She kept the kids. She held it down. Da 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 da. So I goes to the emergency room, and they're like, "Oh, congratulations, you're pregnant. We think that's what's going on, or we think your body is aborting the baby." So they do sonograms and stuff. They like, well, 3.5 months pregnant. How come you didn't know you was pregnant? I was like, why would I think I was pregnant, miss? It was hard for me to conceive. So then they was like, well, you ovulate and stuff spontaneously. And I'm like, what? She's like, 12 months in a year, say every 6 months or every 3 months, you ovulate, whatever. So I'm like, okay, fine. Come to find out, my body was terminating the pregnancy. Don't know why, don't know what happened, but for whatever the reason, I'm so sorry for the noise and the music that you hear. I do not own any rights to if you can hear it. My body was terminating the pregnancy that I didn't even know I was pregnant with. And let's just understand this. Women go through different phases and different stages. Your body can, yes, abort a baby. Yes, you can have a miscarriage. Yes. I do not know what form, what, when, where, why, how it happened. I do know that this is a true story, and yes, it did happen to me. My heart do go out to the women who are trying to conceive, and it is hard. And for the women who can't, my heart really goes out to y'all because, again, I was not trying. So, again, when I posted this video and I did it, I said in the beginning and at the end, please do not tell me you're sorry for my loss. Please do not give me your condolences because I didn't know how I felt about it. And I was being honest. And that's what a lot of people, I guess, were mad about because people was DMing me, and I'm like, that is my feelings. I have a right to my feelings. I have a right to be at peace. This is my platform. I'm going to say what I want and speak on how I feel. And so till today, I'm still in that same mode. I'm just able to talk about it. So when you talk about birth control, yes, birth control can, in fact, affect your fertility and make you infertile. Yes, you can somewhat reverse it, but it is hard. Do I recommend birth control? If you're a college student and you're having fun, yes. If you're in a relationship and y'all together, use condoms. Period. You don't want no kids, use condoms. I personally do not believe in any birth control method because none of them are 99.99%. None of them can stop you from getting pregnant. You can get pregnant on birth control. You can get pregnant without birth control. You can get pregnant with tubes tied. So everything is a risk. And a lot of people really didn't know that, but I'm here to tell you because I took medical classes. So yes, you can. If you don't believe me, look it up, Google it. It will tell you that. Now, my reason for not recommending birth control is birth control affects you differently. Depo-Provera, I put on weight. The IUD, I put on weight because I was no longer getting a cycle. So instead of me getting a cycle, I was craving because I had no cycle. So it affects everyone differently. It'll either grow your hair, give you a big butt, whatever. But I do not recommend it. So this is my truth. And yes, I am living in it. And I do not own the rights to the music. So do not copyright strike my channel. I would just like to say, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this gives you an understanding of my other video. And if you have not watched that video, then you won't get the justice of this video. But until our next videos, stay blessed, not stressed. Stay safe. Later, loves.